live. So it occurred to me that if I'm going to sit here and play with the WWE 2K Tower mode, I might as well put it on the air and kind of show it off a little bit. So this is the fourth match of the Flair Tower. It's a steel cage match.
The career accolades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat speak for themselves. Steamboat brings the fight to all challengers. You can be sure the Dragon will be at his absolute best.
Look at him, locked inside that cage like a couple of rabid animals. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat has defeated opponents of all shapes and sizes while holding several singles and tag team championships. Yeah, the lightning speed, the martial arts expertise, and the fire to go well beyond the limit. The Dragon has it all, Saxton.
One of the three great matches that he and Steamboat had in the,
look at the athleticism on display there.
70s even, for the World Heavyweight Championship.
So damaging. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with the offense. Before 2017's Extreme Rules, and he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Dragon screw.
That'll tear your knee up.
One of the good, oh Jesus, I am getting smoked right now.
Oh man, that was nasty.
One of the good things about Ric Flair's moveset is that
nicely timed shot by Ric Flair.
Leg attack heavy, so it sets
Ricky
up
the Dragon Steamboat feeling the pressure now. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Is the figure 4 leg lock. So a lot of his, at least this particular version of him, a lot of his moves are centered around attacking the leg.
I think I just heard something snap.
And Ricky Steamboat too quick that time. Absolutely sudden.
Drop kick delivered with precision.
Tell me something I didn't know, right?
And over with a suplex. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat looking a bit uneasy here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
He's really starting to look fatigued here, guys, and when that happens, your whole body starts to give out on you. He's going to need to be careful here.
Yeah, I'm sure he saw things going differently for him here tonight, but that clearly isn't the case, unfortunately for him.
With a knee drop from the second rope, right on target. Is it enough, though? Now Ric Flair needs to capitalize on this opportunity.
Many consider Ric Flair to be the greatest world heavyweight champion of all time, the standard bearer by which all champions are measured. The Nature Boy also prides himself on being the dirtiest player in the game.
Speaking of which, there are a lot of dirty moves for Rick to use. I've seen him go with the eye poke.
Byron brought up Ric Flair's nickname as the dirtiest player in the game. Even though Flair is beloved, he knew when to cut corners, whether it be Ric Flair is getting ready here.
I don't think this is going to stick, but we'll give it a shot.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out. Can Steamboat pull through?
And Ric Flair reverses it. Man, what a move. Unbelievable power. This kind of offense he's known for.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Keep attacking that leg.
The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb to the top.
Look out, Ric Flair is measuring.
Somebody unleashed a vicious dragon out there.
Ricky Steamboat may have it. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Sleeper hold applied.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
To your point earlier, Bach. No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
Not so fast. How's he getting away with this is beyond me. When this guy's on, look out. The damage has been done.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to...
Ric Flair is getting ready here.
Ooh, no one does it better. This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out.
Look out with a figure four leg lock.
This is not how the Dragon saw things playing out.
Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage.
Oh, and he breaks free. But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
His clothesline finds the mark.
Looks like Ric Flair is fading here. He'll need to find a way to turn things around here.
He better be careful. If he's not, things can very easily go from bad to worse for him inside that cage. But the question is, how much energy does his opponent have left? My guess is not much, given what we've seen him go through so far in this match.
And there's his speed paying off. Oh, he's such a tough target. He's throwing the rule book out the window.
Break and the eye poke. And we'll go back to attacking leg. Oh, that's another thing. You can see the color scheme for injuries goes much deeper this year. So we've really been working on the legs. You can see a dark red versus the light red on the torso.
Wow, what a leg sweep.
In an earlier match, I actually got it to a purple and then a white.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
I think we might have had white last year's instance. In any case,
and down he goes, thanks to a vicious gut-wrench suplex.
Nature Boy's going all natural on him.
Ric Flair is getting ready here. Oh, and a knee drop right to the jaw.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Look out with a figure four.
Right.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys. Can Steamboat pull through?
Fine. And you can see the legs did turn white there at the end.
Yes! Unreal performance.
Here is your winner, the Nature Boy.
Let's get through to the next one. And it looks like we've at least hit the 15,000 point goal. I don't know how many matches are in this particular tower. I think if there's only 5, I probably am not going to hit that 30,000 goal, but we'll at least get to complete all matches. I'm guessing Dusty's next, and that would probably end the tower. And this is a neat little bit about this tower, is it's got a little bit of lore that you can read about each of the characters. Most of this stuff isn't anything that a wrestling fan wouldn't already know, and a lot of it is skewed towards obviously a WWE centric view, since one of the things it said about Steamboat was that he's known for his breathing of fire, which was something he was definitely not known for when he was competing for a World Heavyweight Championship outside of the WWE. Alright, well, we might as well get this started and see what kind of match they give us for this one. Oh, Hell in a Cell, you know, that old thing that happened in 1985, right? Well, it'll give me a chance to play with the Hell in a Cell, too, since I haven't had a chance to see that yet. I don't really see these two guys breaking out of the cell and climbing to the top, but we'll see how it goes. The AI never really does what you would think
the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
What you would expect.
Guys, this may be the biggest Hell in a Cell match we've seen in a very long time.
Dusty Rhodes
Without
was
a doubt,
like
Michael,
a hardcore legend.
Behind them, these superstars will have
so many weapons.
And
I don't know
nowhere to hide.
He'll have that same instinct in this year, but I guess we'll see. I am happy to see that for once he's not in those goddamn polka dots. I mean, he made it work for him, but that was just horrible. What were you thinking, Vince? Alright, cell gets lowered, and here we go again. Pin or submission. Okay, good, so I don't have to...
Takes it down with brute force there.
One of the most epic rivalries that redefined sports entertainment was the grueling battles between the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. The Rhodes-Flair encounters were the epitome of good versus evil. Dusty was the common man, and Flair celebrated greed and materialism.
Guys, this cell is absolutely gigantic. Just looking at it makes me happy I'm retired.
The battles between the American Dream and the Nature Boy were fueled with such animosity that Dusty's friends like Magnum TA and the Road Warriors joined him against Flair and his group, the Dangerous Four Horsemen.
Yeah, that's something.
The Great American Bash, War Games, you name it, and Dusty Rhodes versus Ric Flair battled there. Both men were so competitive. Both men wanted to be recognized as the best, and both would stop at nothing to prove that they were the best.
That would have made for a better match than a Hell in a Cell match for this tower.
Dusty Rhodes just too fast for him.
Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright.
Ric Flair is a force within the ring.
I think Dusty Rhodes is showing signs of fatigue.
I don't think he expected to be in this position here.
If this is the only damage he walks away from this match with, Cole, he should consider himself very lucky. But let's face it.
Wow, finisher.
Elbow. You have to like his chip.
The shoulders are down. A kick out. This one's not over yet. Not yet.
I haven't quite got the timing down for this game, but last year I was pretty adept
Yeah, no kidding.
getting those last-minute count
Got the leg. Ric Flair is not someone to sleep on.
So I'm hoping I can gain that skill again. Woo, Dusty ain't taking shit.
Guys, I think it needs to be said that, yes, while we all are enjoying watching this match, we cannot deny the real dangers these superstars are presented with here tonight.
Good to see that kind of stuff.
Nice job by Dusty Rhodes there.
For the older wrestlers. Oh, shit.
I have to agree with what Byron was saying about the dangers of Hell in a Cell. The truth is that superstars change forever after competing in this demonic structure.
For once, I agree with both of you. The fact of the matter is that tonight will likely be the most demanding night of these superstars' careers.
Ric Flair is getting a serious beatdown. Not sure how much more anyone would be able to take. At this point, his confidence has to be at zero.
There's no way he knows where he is right now. Heck, given the punishment he's taken, he probably doesn't even know his own name.
And he escapes this submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous. Gentlemen, I think we can all agree that we've seen some pretty special moments over the years. But for me, few were more special than getting the opportunity to call the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match back in October of 2016.
Recalling that first ever women's Hell in a Cell match, I gotta say, the ovation Sasha Banks received that night was among the loudest I've ever. Dusty Rhodes may have it.
Another finisher, huh?
Got it.
The Nature Boy is in a tough spot here.
And the shoulder gets up in time.
Woo!
How'd he do that?
That was close.
Nicely done.
Most WWE, and he manages to get the shoulder up. He needs to change something fast, guys.
Oh boy, here we go.
Dusty Rhodes may have it.
Damn it.
The bionic elbow from the Dream.
Well, I'm losing this match.
Wheel. The Nature Boy is in a tough spot here.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here is your winner.
Does that mean I have to start the tower all over, or do I get to start over from here? Alright, so we can just start from the 5th match, so let's try it again.
And his opponent.
Skip the entrance and head straight into the match.
He tackles him to the ground. During the 1980s, the flamboyance and flash of Nature Boy Ric Flair clashed with the epitome of the working man and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Their battles for the World Heavyweight Championship redefined the NWA.
It was the classic clash of good versus evil, Michael.
The rivalry reached such hostility that boxing legend Smokin' Joe Frazier served as special guest referee for their match at Starrcade 1984.
Bringing it back between the ropes. Dusty Rhodes may have it. Boom!
Are we finishing this already? Holy shit!
He goes for the cover. Dusty Rhodes with the victory.
Clearly, I was not prepared for this tower.
Here is your winner, the American Dream.
Alright, we'll give it one more try, and if this doesn't work, then we'll try a different tower for now. Because they've got Dusty at a ridiculous level. Alright, here we go.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. During the 1980s, the flamboyance and flash of Nature Boy Ric Flair clashed with the epitome of the working man and the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Their battles for the World Heavyweight Championship redefined the NWA.
It was the classic clash of good versus evil, Michael.
The rivalry reached such hostility that boxing legend Smokin' Joe Frazier served as special guest referee for their match at Starrcade 1984.
And guys, you can almost literally feel the electricity in the air for this Hell in a Cell match.
Oh, come on. Oh, now see, this is one thing I didn't like about last year, or maybe the last 2 years, is that yellow means that now I can't reverse anything until that yellow is gone. So I got to be really careful about not
knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
Things didn't work out so badly this time, but that can be a disaster sometimes. Alright, it's time to really start attacking Dusty's legs.
There's the leg lock. He cinched it in. This will be the ultimate test to see if the cartilage will sustain this pressure and for how long. Dusty Rhodes showing signs of fatigue. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet. Look, Ric Flair's on the attack now.
Stump pull and leg snap.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
He might be trying to take out the leg here.
Dusty Rhodes in a bit of trouble here.
And at this point, how much more does he have to give?
This cell has a way of changing people forever. And I can't help but think he's never going to be the same again after this one.
You can learn a lot about a guy in a match like this. And what I've learned so far here tonight is that there is absolutely no quit in him.
Ric Flair is getting ready here.
Ooh, no one does it better. What's going to happen now?
Reverses that one.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Got the leg.
That takes him down to the mat.
You know, no matter how many times I see a Hell in a Cell match, I'm always amazed at what these competitors are willing to put themselves through.
Ric Flair is getting a figure four leg lock.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
This is a huge opportunity for Ric Flair.
Why does it? I don't know what it is. There's some kind of bug or
He gets
unexplained
He's at another
thing in
level
this
right
game
now,
this
Michael.
year where they can get out
He's in a bad
instantly
way now.
from. I don't know if it's one of those new payback moves or what the deal is.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here,
It's not
guys.
half enough to
Oh,
get
and he's taken off his
the
feet.
submission
I'll
wheel
tell you,
working.
he can't afford to be horizontal at
And
this
then to
point in the
add,
match, Cole.
come on.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Dusty, I reverse goddamn everything.
On him.
Rhodes. Well, I might as well do something. Ah, yeah, that's a good taunt.
Dodges that one. Perfectly executed.
All right, take two.
Flair is in the figure four.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Things look dire for Dusty Rhodes.
Guys, we all
match,
know the storied history of Hell in a Cell, but
game
we'd be
being
remiss if we didn't at least...
He
up in
wins!
his,
I can't believe it! He survived this journey through
reverses
hell.
to Kingdom Come. I had to
Here is your winner, the Nature Boy.
cheese it a little bit, and running around and doing attacks.
Huge victory tonight for Ric Flair.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
East Rutherford hasn't sat down since the bell rang. I think they're in awe over what they
Given
just
that
saw.
I just won a trophy, I'm guessing that's the end of this particular tower. So, not a great tower score, all things considered, but, you know, not horrible. Alright, tower complete. Let's see. Oh, that could be an interesting one. Or do we continue down the Ric Flair path? You know, what the hell? Let's continue with Ric Flair. That's been working so well. Oh, now that's an interesting matchup. Okay, so this isn't Ric Flair. I can choose any participant. Interesting. Maybe Ric Flair's at the end of the thing. Alright. Well, in that case... Okay, so all of these don't involve somebody, whereas these three do. Playing with Ray could be fun. A lot of running around. Although, I'm guessing that guy in the far back corner there on the right is probably Batista. Let's see how this goes. Oh, right off the bat we get him. Awesome. All right, well, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. An Extreme Rules match. All right, so I can use a lot of weapons.
One of the all-time
I'm just going to skip the entrances. So we can get our stipulation. Extreme Rules, win condition KO. Oh, interesting.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one. Mano-a-mano.
Okay, he is not going to go down very easily. As to be expected, I'm a cruiserweight. He's definitely not.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys.
Time to go get some weapons, I think, is what we really have to focus on here.
Oh, I think
Now, I'm
this
not
man needs
entirely
business.
sure if it was just a thing from the Daniel Bryan showcase or if they've expanded it, but I was able to use a kendo stick. Jesus. I was able to use a kendo stick
He's looking banged up here, guys.
10
It looks like
times
things
in a
are about
row
to get even
without
worse.
having to drop it and pick it up. Most of the time in this in the WWE series, you only get to use a weapon 4 times.
He's starting to feel it here.
And then the rest
we
automatically
this is going to
drops
be
it.
an all-out battle.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words.
I am a fan of the kendo stick, so
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Oh crap!
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Without a doubt, this is a volatile situation, guys. WWE superstars are dangerous without weapons. Then you put them in an environment like this, and who knows what you're liable to see.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Yeah, so it is only the 4 strikes.
He's displaying classic offense
So
here.
this must have
Nobody
been a
controls the
special
pace
thing
of a match quite like this guy.
that,
Oh, man.
Hard to argue
Daniel
Michael's
Bryan
point on
match.
volatility and the
If
volatility
you
of
haven't,
this match.
if you haven't
What I
picked this
think
up, and haven't done
oftentimes
the
gets
Daniel Bryan
overlooked
showcase,
is the mental
it is
anguish
actually
that goes
pretty
along
fun.
with competing in a match like this.
Oh, boo-hoo. Cry me a river,
It's a
Saxton.
little
These
frustrating
competitors
at
knew
times.
exactly what they were getting themselves into when they chose this
as
profession.
these showcase modes have been in the past.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Executed perfectly. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Can I use the ring bell this year? That's all I want with the ring bell.
Another great
I want the ring
SmackDown.
bell. I get the
Thank
ring
you
bell?
for choosing to join us tonight.
2 years in a row, still can't get the ring bell.
He's inflicting some serious
Ooh,
pain
that
here.
had some thud to it.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
I mean, I gotta knock him out. I know how else to do this. Aside from just
Oh, I think this
bashing
man
him to
needs
death with the
business.
weapons.
In a career filled with highlights, one of Rey Mysterio's shining moments, Byron, would have to be his victory in the 2006 Royal Rumble match.
I'd co-sign that statement for
I feel like it's
sure,
gonna take
Michael.
forever, too,
Especially when
because,
you consider Mysterio
like,
entered
while
that
Batista's
match
known
in the
for
number
strength
2
and
position.
stuff,
Talk about
you know,
beating the
speed
odds. But I
doesn't
guess that shouldn't
necessarily
surprise
equal
us.
strength.
Mysterio has had a long history of beating the odds.
Finishers lined up there. Maybe I can use like an oh my god moment or something.
Think about Mysterio's Royal Rumble match victory that you guys mentioned. Not only did he come in at number 2, but he also had to last more than an hour just to be the last man standing.
And even more impressive is the list of superstars Mysterio eliminated, highlighted, of course, by Triple H.
Should not have hit with that, but I'll take it.
Last to win the whole thing, Randy Orton. Elbow drop, big time.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Alright, what is this guy's stuff outside? Oh wait, ringside. And running Dragon Run, so I gotta run for that one. And, okay, jumping DDT.
Boy, he is rolling. Of course, Extreme Rules matches have resulted in some gruesome moments over the...
Rey Mysterio, we're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
That has got to be it.
Rey Mysterio is rolling now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. As Byron mentioned, Lesnar's attack on Cena in 2012 was without question gruesome. And furthermore, I don't think I've ever seen John Cena manhandled like he was on that night.
Yeah, Lesnar definitely brought it to Cena that night. But what's truly amazing is that John Cena eventually found a way to win that match.
Clearly on a mission here.
I'm happy.
For what we've seen and heard tonight,
really did a great
must
job
be serious injuries. He's making a statement here with this attack.
I haven't had a chance to see it yet, so I can't speak to that one just yet.
Rey Mysterio. There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
That should do it.
Okay, so this is a running thing, right? So it's...
Rey Mysterio. Oh, running Dragon Rana.
This one is Rey Mysterio gets the win.
Well, I mean, I did take his head off, so I guess that technically knocked him out.
Here is your winner.
Alright, hopefully the next match is a little more interesting. I don't want to have to knock people out every time. But the fans found this one amazing. Meltzer only gave it a 3 stars. Alright. Not a great score. Who's next? Ah, the Golden Links. And now that Mysterio has been officially signed with the WWE, we're going to be able to see stuff like this, I think, if he gets relegated to 205 Live.
Hey, it's a Lucha House Party.
Yeah, we're all invited.
I won't lie, I kind of hope that he will get relegated to 205 Live. I think that Rey is a far superior wrestler as a cruiserweight and not as the little guy that beats up the big guys. At least far more entertaining in my opinion. I think his work that he did in WCW was just head and shoulders above what was done in WWE.
Lindsay Dorado is a master of the scratching post.
Bischoff
Takes
really knew how
great
to
naps. What a real force to be
let that
reckoned with. What are you
cruiserweight
trying to say,
shine.
Corey?
He's the Golden Links, Byron.
One of the most exciting superstars in all of WWE.
He once trained with Cesaro and Cassius Ohno. So he's not just a cruiserweight, Corey.
If I had to guess, you're going to see Rey debut at SmackDown 1000 in the next couple days, weeks, whenever the hell it is. It's coming up. I just don't know when. I don't know what that stipulation means, but okay.
This should be an incredible matchup. I
mean, holy
extensive
shit!
offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable
Oh my God! Everything is so fast.
#1.
If you haven't hit
Why is
record
it so
yet,
fast?
now might be a good
What is
time to
happening
do that.
here?
These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over
Is this a glitch,
again.
or is this supposed to be in fast forward? Oh my God!
It's just a
This
matter
is
of
nuts.
time now.
Holy crap! This is crazy.
Diving into his bag of acrobatic tricks. Going to the top. High risk. That's not what he had planned.
I would hope not, Michael.
Alright. I'm getting used to this.
That's the move he was looking for.
This is still nuts. Come on, do a suicide dive or something.
Showing off his amazing
oh shit! I hit the ref.
Leap there. Oh, I think this man means business.
That was not intentional.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Oh, what a snapmare.
Oh, perfectly executed. Takes him down in a major way, too.
So painful.
Down with a power bomb.
He's on the defensive here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
When taking on Rey Mysterio, Corey, it seems most opponents have the same strategy, and that is to try and overpower him.
I've noticed that too, Cole, but the thing is, you can't overpower somebody if you can't catch him. And with the way Mysterio bounces around the ring, he's almost impossible to catch.
Now, ref was wise to get out of the way that time.
Move after the other. It's devastating. Byron, Corey brings up a great point. Superstars may be able to overpower Mysterio, but they have to catch him first, which is easier said than done.
Yeah, my advice to anybody taking on Mysterio would be if you get a hold of him, never let him go. Because there's a good chance you won't get him again.
He's going for it all.
Uh-oh.
Lindsay Dorado may have it.
Knees up, motherfucker!
Byron, knowing Raymond, the cover. He's got to do more damage before he can get a 3 count. Not yet. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
I have no idea how to execute that 619.
One of these guys is going to walk away with the win here tonight. I just can't imagine one of them also accepting defeat.
As Byron mentioned, a lot of Rey Mysterio looking for something big.
Oh boy, oh boy.
There it is. Rey Mysterio just put the exclamation point on this match.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
The force on that impact was unreal, guys. You got to wear your opponent down. Find that little weakness that could help you end up with a victory. Gets out of the way of that one. Not where he wants to be right now. Hey, he got himself clearly on a mission here.
Now it's time to capitalize.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Lindsay Dorado may have it.
Knees up.
And there's a vicious slam. What a maneuver!
He's on the defensive now. You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
What is
the amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
Man, he was... Lindsay Dorado, this might be it.
I'm not sure how much...
He's on a rampage now. He's making a statement here with this attack. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look out! What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight.
Okay.
There's no coming back from that.
Alright, how do I do this guy's finishers? Oh, this is a friggin' fog splash. I don't know.
Putting it all on the line. Rey Mysterio, the splash finds its mark.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
The pinfall and the victory.
Okay. Hopefully super fast mode is finally over.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio.
Who's next? Grand Metalik. And a TLC match. I hope they fixed the ladders from last year. They were frustratingly difficult.
You ready for a Lucha House party? Yeah, I am. Debuted at 16 years old.
And from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in.
Right, skipping those. Lost my head there for a second. Okay, so it's sped up again.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Sling blade!
He's just so fast. He's just so
right to the
ridiculously
arm.
fast.
Your elbow.
Holy crap.
Just an unforgiving slam. That was impressive. This kind of offense he's known for. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
All day, dude.
Oh, I think this man needs business. Back between the ropes. Hits with the clothesline.
I can't get over the speed. It is insane.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. I don't want to know what that feels like.
Okay, I think I took the worst of that one.
Dodges a bullet there. Breathtaking acrobatics on display here.
Do they all do the friggin'... Oh! Into the ladder.
Over the years, Rey Mysterio has certainly developed a global following. And guys, it's amazing to see how far he's come since his early days being trained by his uncle in Mexico. Took him out the knee.
Oh my god, what is this? That was awesome.
Speaking again of Mysterio's training in Mexico, it's there that Mysterio really got in touch with his Lucha Libre roots and where he developed his undeniable style that wows audiences worldwide today.
That's great, but let's be honest. Mysterio was just another luchador before he came over to the United States and started to make a name for himself. First in ECW, then in WCW, and eventually WWE.
Phenomenal agility. Avoids trouble there.
This guy's been killing us.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Oh, sure. He can run up the ladder.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rey Mysterio's exploits in WWE have been well documented. But let's not forget, Mysterio was also quite successful in WCW prior to the company being sold in 2001.
Okay.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
You have to think that's it.
To illustrate just how successful Mysterio was in WCW, as Michael stated, in addition to capturing the Cruiserweight and Tag Team Championships,
Mysterio was also one half of the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, but let's be honest. With the WCW Cruiserweight Tag Team Championship, really a thing worth bragging about, Saxton? I mean, it was only around for, what, like a week?
Still a championship.
Wow, way to shit on the WCW Cruiserweight Championship.
I wonder how much more of this he can take.
I think this one's over.
This has been one of the most intense back-and-forth battles I've seen in a long time. And unfortunately for him, it's not looking so great right now.
Back in the ring now.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Yeah, we all know how to do this stupid game.
There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
And Rey Mysterio says, not this time.
All right, here we go. Okay.
And here's where this guy goes and wins this thing, because I'll be knocked out for the next millennium. Such a bull fucking
Guys, this has easily been
match.
one of the most exciting ladder matches we've seen in quite some time.
We will be switching towers after this, because I hate ladder matches. They are such horseshit.
What a way to win a singles match.
How is that fun at all? You know?
Here is your winner, Gran Metalik.
And there's your winner.
I don't make the matches, but if
I get taking the bump off the ladder is significant, but
ASAP. What
even
an amazing match.
The WWE,
And
they get
like
up
this
faster
one that
than
makes
that,
SmackDown
you know?
such a success. Thank you so much.
Nonsense. Just utter nonsense. Oh, when you lose, you start over on this one. Isn't that cute? Oh, that's the different. Okay. So that was. This one is steps. These were gauntlets. That explains. Alright. But hey, there's more. I hadn't seen this. What else we got? Another gauntlet. More steps. Another gauntlet. Randy Savages. Haha. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go get myself a bite to eat, and I shall return to broadcast at a later time.